Late in the week, Alicia posted a last-minute pop-up drive for Sunday. An enjoyable exploratory drive from Snohomish up to Granite Falls on the back roads. We started out under typically cloudy northwest autumn skies north of Woodinville with a brief driver's meeting, getting comms set up, and exchanging the Rever route link Alicia worked up. Temperatures were cool but not biting cold, and a few of us dropped the tops to take advantage of a mostly rainless morning. The first leg of the drive crisscrossed Snohomish Valley, including a short tour through delightful downtown Snohomish. Then another zigzag across the valley's fields toward Monroe. There's a great matrix of twisty roads in the hills north of town. The flat, open valley gives way to shadowy, tree-covered foothills. A mossy and fern-covered understory reveals itself as sightlines into the forest open up without any leafy vegetation obscuring the view. Occasionally pitched pastures and farm buildings open up along the route, and marshy wetlands and creeks approach the road. This gas station always cracks me up. It's just randomly in the middle of the woods with nothing but cabins and houses around it. Several sizable lakes are nestled in these hills. But most are tucked among the trees and don't reveal themselves. Sometimes, however, you can catch a glimpse of one as you flash by. While it wasn't truly raining this day, sometimes we'd catch a patch of sprinkles or the cars would kick up spray from the wet roads. But with the way the air flows over the cars, we never got wet with the top down. Granite Falls was the apex of our journey. We stopped briefly in town for a stretch break and then turned around and headed south, back to Monroe. This time taking a different track further east of the route up. The weather turned for a bit with some patches of blue sky letting the sun shine down through the trees. The roads were still damp, of course, and the tires kept kicking up a steady offering of road spray. was strange, but the whole day we had this one guy in a blue Lotus Emira following us around all over the place. As we came back into Monroe, we were approaching the end of the drive. Some folks split off early and headed for home. Some of us drove the last bit of twisty roads we were exploring. Back in Monroe, a few of us grabbed some lunch at the Buzz Inn Steakhouse. After a few hours of morning driving, we were ready for lunch. I want to say thanks to Alicia for organizing the drive, mapping out the river navigation, and leading our merry band of Miata mischief makers. And another big thanks for Scott as the caboose, helping to keep us all together and keeping an eye on my friend in the Emira. Can't wait for the next drive. As a bonus, on the way home I just had to drive on one of my favorite local roads. The sun was still out, sort of. And the pavement dried up, sort of. I love this road. It's a good mix of hairpins, rolling corkscrew segments, gnarly overhanging trees, flashes of pastures and grassy fields, and the occasional glimpse of a view over the valley. Man, this was a great morning drive. It had been too long since the last time I was out and felt good to break up the daily routine with a few hours in the Miata again. Till next time.